And the first of the 4 wild card series is about to get underway at Progressive Field in Cleveland. The AL Central champion Guardians hosting their division rivals, the Detroit Tigers. .252 for Carpenter with 26 home runs.
And it's swung on, lined into right center. Another base hit for Gary Carpenter against Cleveland pitching. Booted out there by Rodriguez. Carpenter goes to second. And those are the little things that Cleveland cannot afford to do.
And a runner in scoring position for Detroit.
For the dangerous Spencer Torkelson.
Swinging the line drive. Base hit into left field. Just over the outstretched glove of Arias. Carpenter coming home. The throw will go to second. Tigers take the 1-0 lead in the first.
On a bloop single into left field by Spencer Torkelson.
Well, you know you won't have many opportunities against Skubal. The Guardians are building one here in his first real jam of the game, trying to work out of it. And Arias chops it off the plate behind the mound. Skubal grabs it, picks it up, throws home. Coming home, Martinez, and he's out at the plate.
And they will undoubtedly take a look at this one. And the call is overturned. And Cleveland has tied the game at 1. It's a leadoff double for Riley Green.
Winsell Perez has flied out, struck out. And it's ripped to first off the glove of Noel. Caroms to second. Roquil's throw, and everybody's safe. Boy, Cleveland's defense with John Kenzie Noel and Jonathan Rodriguez has really hurt them.
And Williams departs. A well-deserved warm ovation.
This has been that area for the Tigers down the stretch. Men in scoring position, miserable in the month of September.
But dropped down by Zach McKinstry. Noel will go to first, and Detroit takes the lead. And it's 2-1 Detroit.
Their 6th sack bunt of the season.
Still Tarek Skubal on the mound, 10 strikeouts.
Check swing, went too far. Fastball got him. 11th strikeout for Skubal.
Wow. Another one at 100 miles per hour. 3 straight strikeouts. He's fanned 4 of the last 5. He's put down the last 9 Guardian hitters. But that's 101. And he strikes out the side in the 7th inning.
13th strikeout ends the 7th.
Skubal with 13 strikeouts. That matches his best.
Noel just completely overmatched. 5 strikeouts in a row. 8 of the last 9.
Tarek Skubal's 14 strikeouts ties the Tigers franchise record for most strikeouts in a postseason game.
That will be the end of the day for Tarek Skubal. A spectacular start.
And Will Vest trying to save it for Tarek Skubal. Here's Ramirez. 0 for 2 and a walk.
Swung on, banged up the middle. Diving stop by Baez from his knees. Throw to first in the dirt. Got away from Torkelson. He's on his way to third.
And he's going to make it standing up.
Now the tying run at third with nobody out.
Here's Manzardo. Chopper back to the mound. They have Ramirez in a rundown. Vest tags him out.
Ramirez broke home on the ground ball. Will Vest played it perfectly.
What a change of events in this game.
Kafis got into 44 games in the regular season. Swings and pops it up. Shallow left. Baez out. He makes the catch. And the Detroit Tigers take game 1 of this American League Wild Card Series.
For the first time in 7 years, the Major League Baseball postseason takes center stage at Wrigley Field with the Wrigley faithful. Memories of Cubs greats all around this hallowed ground. Some Cubs greats of the future hoping to make their mark against a hungry San Diego team. The postseason is about to get underway.
Jackson Merrill, last year's Rookie of the Year.
Merrill hits one in the air up the right field line. Long run, Suzuki not going to get there. It dumps down a fair ball. Merrill's going to try for 2. Suzuki's throw, no shot. And a hustle double for Jackson Merrill to begin the 2nd inning.
So a man at second, Xander Bogaerts the batter.
Bogaerts to left center field. That ball is blistered by Xander Bogaerts. One hop off the ivy. Forget moving the guy up on a routine grounder. Bogaerts scores Merrill on a double and takes third on the wayward throw. San Diego strikes first in the wild card, and Xander Bogaerts, back from a fractured foot, is right back in the swing of things. Now a ground ball to short. Dansby Swanson makes a diving play to rob O'Hearn of a hit. and robs San Diego of a run.
Beautiful play by Dansby Swanson. He saved a run and took a base hit away from O'Hearn.
And with one out here in the top of the fourth inning, the Padres have runners on the corners for Ryan O'Hearn.
This ball fisted to shallow center. Swanson makes the catch and throws a lob in plenty of time to the plate to hold Machado. Dansby Swanson robs Ryan O'Hearn for a second time with a runner at third.
It's Nick Pivetta, who has been outstanding. 6 strikeouts, just the 1 hit allowed, and he has retired each of the last 11 Cub hitters.
Seiya swings, drills one deep left center field. This is going to tie the game. It's gone. Solo shot to left center by Seiya Suzuki. 1-1 Cubs and Padres here in the 5th.
Seiya Suzuki had homered in his last 4 games in the regular season. He adds 1 more in the playoffs.
1-1. Here's Carson Kelly.
Kelly with a high drive to center field. Merrill is back. Sheets at the wall. And this one's gone. The Cubs smash out of their slumber with back-to-back home runs in the 5th. Suzuki and Kelly put Chicago in the lead.
Everyone at Wrigley Field on their feet. The atmosphere has changed considerably. Cubs with a 2-1 lead over the Padres.
1-2 to Horner with guys on second and third, 1 out.
Horner trying to come through.
Horner center field. Merrill from shallow center. Swanson back to the bag at third. Merrill's throw home off the mound. Cubs extend the lead on a sacrifice fly from Horner, and it's 3-1 Chicago.
Big insurance run for the Cubs here in the 8th.
Cubs bullpen today. Valencia perfect through an inning and 2/3. Pomeranz perfect in the 7th. Kittredge perfect in the 8th.
And now Xander Bogaerts will try and reach base any way he can to keep this thing going, but now 13 in a row retired by the Cub bullpen.
7th pitch from Keller. Struck him out looking. Keller closes the door.
A magnificent performance by the Chicago bullpen. They retire all 14 batters that they face.
As the Cubs win Game 1 in front of a remarkable crowd here at Wrigley Field.
On this, the final day of September, everything about the scene here in the Bronx screams October.
And here come the Yankees.
The Yankees have 2 on with nobody out.
Well, here's Bellinger.
And he's gone. He chased a 4-seamer at 99. Giancarlo Stanton is a different hitter in October. He's better.
2-2 is swung on the ground. It should be 2. Story is second for 1. Sogard to first. Double play.
There's Volpe.
212 average, 19 homers for Volpe.
Crochet kicks and deals. Pitch. Swing on and hit to right field. Hit pretty well. Back it up. Eaton. And it is gone. Anthony Volpe turns back to look at his teammates in the dugout. He's hit a home run to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead with 2 outs.
What a performance by Max Fried today. Had everything going, mostly the breaking pitches, used that fastball when he needed to. Cutter and the change were working.
Not a bad postseason debut for Max Fried. There have been feast or famine in the postseason, and he was dining right tonight. It's been a bullpen that at times has been dominant and at other times disastrous. Luke Weaver against Rafaela.
This will be pitch number 10.
And he lost him. Rafaela will take the walk and the base. And you can feel the anxiety rising here at the stadium. Sogard instead sends one up the middle. Rafaela will head to third. Sogard aggressively going into second, and he is safe.
1 out, runners at second and third for the Sox in the top of the order coming up.
Massa swings and rides one into center field. Base hit. Don scores. Sogard behind him. Hello, Macho Man. 2-run hit, and the Red Sox lead it 2-1.
After a brilliant performance by Max Fried, the bullpen has let them down here.
Garrett Crochet is on. He's thrown 100 pitches even. He's only allowed 1 run, the home run to Anthony Volpe.
He's retired 16 straight.
A cool century mark for Crochet. No signs of fading at all.
And most likely this could be Crochet's last hitter.
Crochet's 117th pitch. That's called strike 3.
And the last pitch Crochet throws tonight is his 11th strikeout, and he mows them down in the Bronx. What an outing for the Red Sox ace.
So runner in scoring position, and now you really have got to get Bregman here.
And Bregman down the line. That's a fair ball off the wall. He'll head to second. He will be in there with the double and insurance from Trevor Story. It's 3-1 Red Sox. Alex Bregman does it again to the Yankees.
That's his moment. That's why you got a guy in Bregman, right? Playoffs, insurance run.
Yankees in trouble. It's 3-1.
The bases are loaded on 3 straight singles. And this is unfamiliar territory now for Chapman. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton time. 18 career postseason homers.
Swung on and missed. He got him with a splitter. 92 miles an hour and an enormous first out.
Now Jazz Chisholm.
Looped into shallow right field. Abreu's got it. He races under. He makes the play. Goldschmidt will not tag at third. The throw comes way up the line anyway. And an enormous second out for Chapman.
Go back to the first inning. Goldschmidt and Judge each got a hit and then a strikeout and a double play. They each got a hit to start the ninth. They loaded them up and now back-to-back outs.
And now the last hope for the Yankees, a man who's had so many big swings for them this year, Trent Grisham. Fastball swung on and missed. He got him. Chapman leaves the bases loaded, and the Red Sox win Game 1, 3-1 in the Bronx.
Shohei Ohtani gets ready to lead things off.
Ohtani only has 1 hit against Hunter Green. That happened to be a triple. He has struck him out 3 times.
Swing and a line drive, ripped right field, back on! Leadoff homer, Shohei Ohtani, a low liner over the right field fence. And just like that, the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. Shohei explodes immediately.
Back-to-back walks with 1 out. And the Dodgers have a little something cooking here in the third.
Second and third here. That's drilled left field. That's back on its way out of here. Teoscar Hernandez unloads, and the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead.
Here's Tommy Edman.
Edman drives one towards the corner, and it's gone.
The Dodgers go back-to-back here in the third. Tommy Tanks adds another. It is now 5-0 Dodgers.
Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez has the biggest hit of the night. Drilled out towards right center field. Friedel is back. That one is gone. Teoscar Hernandez, his second of the night, and the Dodgers lead it 6-0.
This is a home run derby champion we're talking about, who can hit any pitch in any direction. That is his strength.
2 outs, a runner on. Shohei led off the game with a home run. He has struck out in 2 plate appearances since. On a 1-1. Ohtani, it's a towering ball. Deep right field. He flips the bat and watches it fly. 3/4 of the way up the pavilion. Just a mammoth blast for his second home run, and the Dodgers are pouring it on in Game 1.
And the Dodgers are feeling great. It is 8-0.
So runners at first and third, 1 out in the inning, and here's Ellie.
On the ground, Betts to second, and Rojas on to first, safe, and the run scores. And he can really fly. He beat that one out, and the Reds get on the board.
So that'll be a fielder's choice by De La Cruz.
Let's watch how Blake Snell was able to really neutralize this Reds offense. The changeup was just money. These are off the plate. It looks so good, and then he takes a little bit more off of it. So rotated, it starts in the zone, it fades out of the zone. He located it away and down, not in any dangerous spots, and the Reds just could not lay off it. It looked so good at first, and then it was gone.
Left-hander Jack Dreyer out of the bullpen for the Dodgers. He is the 3rd pitcher here in this 8th inning. He will get Ellie De La Cruz with the bases loaded as the Reds are rallying here in the 8th.
It's 10-4, 3-2. And that's ball 4, and they've walked in another run. And it's 10-5.
The second run that the Dodgers have walked in this inning.
That is the 4th walk in the inning from this Dodger bullpen. Wow.
Tyler Stevenson comes to the plate. And don't look now, but all of a sudden, the tying run is out on deck for the Reds here in the 8th.
The angst grows. Pitch number 11. Strike 3 swinging. Got him with a slider below the zone, and that is out number 2 at long last.
Huge strikeout for Dreyer. There's 2 away.
They're not done yet. The bases are loaded still for Ke'Bryan Hayes. The 0-1 from Dreyer. Popped him up on the infield. Freddie Freeman at the edge of the dirt at first base underneath the final out of a stressful, arduous, and all too long top of the 8th inning.